In the 1930s, the world watched as a man rose to power in Germany. He rose not by building unity, but by stoking fear, by channeling anger, by feeding a dangerous sense of grievance. From 1933 to 1940, Adolf Hitler reshaped public discourse. The enemy was not first outside the borders, the enemy was within. He declared that Jews, Roma, political dissidents, homosexuals, and the disabled were the ones corrupting the nation. They were painted as parasites, existential threats. At first, it seemed like nothing more than laws, policies, speeches, paperwork, a tightening of rules, a removal of rights, citizenship stripped away, jobs lost, passports revoked. But soon families disappeared into silence. Neighbors looked the other way, and by the time war broke out, the machinery of persecution was already perfected. Today, the United States faces a disturbing echo. Under Donald Trump's leadership, under his rhetoric, we hear the same dangerous patterns. Mexicans, immigrants, Muslims, other marginalized groups, cast not as neighbors or workers or families, but as criminals, rapists, animals, invaders. Where Hitler spoke of degenerates and traitors, Trump conjures invaders and predators. The language is not the same, but the effect is. The scapegoat is clear. The message is clear. National decline is not the fault of those in power, we are told. It is the fault of the other. And just as it did in the 1930s, this rhetoric brings with it the threat of war. Not only war abroad, but war within. A tearing apart of the social fabric. Today, migrants at the southern border or all throughout the nation hide in fear of raids, deportations, and detention. Just as Jewish families once hid in basements, in barns, in the homes of strangers. The camps return again, not with swastikas and armbands, but dressed this time as detention centers. The parallel is not exact. History never repeats itself line for line, but it rhymes. The 1930s taught us exactly what happens when propaganda, grievance, and nationalism merge unchecked. When leaders promise purity and strength, but deliver fear and persecution. And the lesson is this: to look away is to invite repetition. To dismiss the rhetoric as bluster is to ignore how quickly rights can vanish, how easily fear becomes violence. The question, as it was then, is the question now. Who will speak up? Who will stand against it? Who will refuse silence?